Hello everyone, it is Pat with Empowering by Design with a daily oracle card reading and message for the 29th of March 2011. For today's reading, I felt drawn to call upon the messages from your Angels card deck by Doreen Virtue, because after all, that's what we're all here for, watching these YouTube readings, messages from our angels. And I shuffled the deck, and the card that came out for today, when I called upon them for their messages, for all of us out there on YouTube, the card that came out was Serena. Beautiful card with an angel with her arms outstretched, and it says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. I want to get it at the right angle here for you. Sorry. Serena. And what a beautiful card to get on the heels of yesterday's cards about synchronicities and the new home card. And this card is like saying, hey, don't worry about the money. If you've been thinking about making a move to a new home, you need to find a new home, or you're maybe making a change in your home, maybe to buy new furniture or beautify it or redecorate it some more. This card is like saying, hey, the money's going to be there for you. Not only are we suggesting that it's time to pay attention to your home, but we'll provide the finances that you need to make that change. And it's interesting, I'll share with you a little bit about the synchronicity that happened for me yesterday, because and I think it's the beginning of an answer to a prayer, which is why I'm going to share it with you. As many of you have met Stripey here on my YouTube channel, and Smokey, I have 3 cats, and I've been praying for help with my animals, because as much as I love them, with them being in a small space, and this community that I live in doesn't allow them to go outside where they love to go. And even though I've been very blessed to live in this beautiful community for a long time, I'd been thinking that, I've been asking for help, thinking either I need to find a new place where they can be happy and I can be happy, or I need to find them new homes, which doesn't feel as comfortable to me, because, your animals are your animals. They're like your children. So anyways, yesterday when I went to my work at my part-time job, I happened to come across a realtor friend of mine who I have worked with in the past. She does rentals and leasing, as well as helping out first-time home buyers quite a bit. That's her niche market. And so I just thought it was interesting that she showed up there at my work out of the blue. But that's what synchronicities are about, chance meetings and encounters. And I thought, since I came across her, maybe it really is time to explore more fully a new place. But of course, the first thought that comes into my mind, as it does maybe in many of yours when you think about making a big change, if you really do feel the need to move on to a new home or residence, or make a change in your work environment, things like that, is, how am I going to afford that change? Between the down payments and the monies for moving and just living expenses, paying your bills and things like that. But this, with this card, it's a confirmation to trust in God and the angels. And I know I've heard from many lessons that I've learned from Doreen, when you get messages from the angels that are urging you to make life changes, or you're asking them for help with life changes, whether it's moving to a new home, or whether you've asked Raphael for help in healing and he's guided you to eat a diet with more fresh vegetables that's going to cost more, or he's guiding you to a therapist and that's going to be an additional monies that you're going to have to put out every week, something like that. She's always encouraged us to ask him for that financial help as well. And this card is saying, she's saying, trust in God, and in the infinite number of creative ways that financing, that funding, that material support can be provided to you. And it reminds me of something that Louise Hay said in her book, You Can Heal Your Life. She's like, God is the source, and that's what this card is saying. God is the source, and your income or your job or your income from your job is only one channel of that source. There are an infinite number of channels. Your good can come from anywhere and everywhere. So the message on the card is to be open to receive and to allow God and the angels to help you with the financial support that you may need to make whatever change that you're going to make. It'll come about in maybe some unexpected and miraculous ways that you couldn't have seen. I know in our human minds, we tend to think that there's a linear path between point A and point B. Okay, if I'm going to move or if I'm going to change jobs, I need this, I need that. And there's nothing wrong with that linear way of thinking, except that sometimes we can't see how something could come about. We can't see the how. And this card is urging us to not to worry about the how, to leave it up to God and the angels and their infinite creativity and unlimited ways that they have of bringing that to you. So it's a great message. It's like whatever change you're going to make, whether it's to a new home or what have you, the money's on the way. And even though we got that card about the move yesterday, I mean, no one's going to move in the next couple of days. It's not something that's going to happen tomorrow. And it's a good thing because we're entering into a period of Mercury retrograde, which says that there's a period of time here that needs to be involved. That during a time of Mercury retrograde, it's never a good time to sign contracts or things like that. We need to kind of pay close attention and get some clarity over time about this kind of a change. So anyways, I hope you have a lovely Tuesday. Thank you everyone so much for all of your lovely comments and postings to the video, and thank you for all the new subscribers. So I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care.